Okay, I'm here with Mayor Sylvester Turner. Hi, Mayor Turner.
Hello, it's good to be with you today.
Thank you so much for talking to me for
Sure.
Gish Picks. I'm going to be sharing this with all my readers, and my goal with the newsletter is to get to the city, to find people that we can talk to that are really part of the city. And of course, you are at the helm of the city, so we're really excited. You've been here a year now.
It's been a little bit more than a year, and I appreciate all of Houston for allowing me the opportunity to serve them.
You've been wonderful. It's been wonderful. And I know you grew up in Acres Homes.
I grew up in Acres Home. I still live in
And you
Acres
still
Home.
live there, and there's lots of changes going on there.
It
isn't there?
really is. The area is changing, but still want to hold on to the personality, of the community. I think that's important, and not just for Acres Home. Houston as a whole is transforming, developing, but we still want to hold on to the personality, like the East End, the Montrose area, the Heights. All of these areas are important. Third Ward, the Tray. Fifth Ward, we refer to as the Nickel. Acres Home, we refer to as the Fofo.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they each stand for something. For example, for Acres Home, we say the Fofo, that refers to the bus line.
Which is 44?
44,
Oh.
Studewood 44.
Okay. And the nickel is?
The Nickel is Fifth Ward.
Because it's the line 5?
That's correct, out
Okay.
in that area. And then the Tray, I don't know what the Tray stands for in Third Ward, but we refer, no, it's the 3.
Transportation?
No,
Oh,
3.
3.
Third Ward.
Okay, there you go.
We refer to that as the Tray to Third Ward. And then, of course, you have the historical, the Montrose area, you have the Heights, and now the East End, many people refer to as the new Montrose, because a lot of the artists and that younger millennial group are setting up roots over there, but the Hispanic area, Latino area is very thriving, and that personality, that culture is there. So all over the city, there are different parts of town. Clear Lake, down in the Nassau area. So there, in every different part of the city, there are differences. Southwest area, where a lot of the international community, Asians, Africans, in that area, Vietnamese. I call it the international sort of zone.
And the Indian
population,
Indian population,
Pakistanis,
yeah.
South Asians,
Very
all in that area. So, in fact, the Fort Bend area, right up in that area, is the most diverse, not only in the city, but the most diverse in the country.
I remember reading that, and that is exciting, which brings me to the fact that we're the most diverse city in the country.
That is correct.
As well. So Fort Bend is the most diverse county in the country. Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome. So there's over 160 languages spoken here every day.
Yes.
Is that right? Yeah.
That and more than 92 consulates, countries that are represented, and that number continues to grow.
And we are the 4th largest or 3rd largest
We
at
are
this
the
point?
fourth, but as we say, we will soon be the 3rd. We will pass Chicago, and then only L.A., and then New York.
But I keep hearing we're going to pass. So when are we going to? Do we just need to have more babies, or is that
No,
something?
but the reality is that there are more people who are moving in our area. Between now and 2040, we're expecting nearly 3 million people to move into the region.
Oh, to move, because we've got about 3 million right now.
That's correct.
So we expect it to double.
That's
basically.
correct.
Oh, wow.
More than Chicago. And every day, what people may not know, every day, Monday through Friday, the daytime population for the city of Houston grows by 20%, which is the equivalent of 570,000 people come into the city of Houston every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay, say that number again.
Every day, Monday through Friday, the daytime population of the city of Houston increases by 20%.
Wow.
And to quantify that, that's the equivalent of 570,000 people that come from outside of Houston into Houston, jobs, employment, medical center, the museums, but they come in every day, Monday through Friday, which is the equivalent of placing an Atlanta within the city limits every single day, Monday through Friday.
Which is why we have traffic issues.
That is correct.
But you're going to fix all that, right?
We're going to get it fixed. We're going to do it together.
This is the man that fixed 65,000. You filled 65,000 potholes. I found that figure, which is awesome.
Well, I'm the one who makes the pronouncement, but the employees for the city of Houston are the ones who are filling them. So let me give a shout out to the employees. Without them, it would not have been done. They've taken ownership of it. And again, it just shows you that collectively, together, we can do some incredible things that people thought we could not have done. But when we work together, pulling in, on the same team, not kind of fighting,
Makes a difference.
and create a seamless sort of system, some amazing things can happen.
And I don't want to go veer off on potholes, but I do
Okay.
like that pothole tracker. That's pretty cool. It's very citizen driven too, because you report on it. And you've got a new SWAT team for flooding. I saw you just announced that. That's exciting.
The Stormwater Action Team is what we are calling. In last year, we had the pothole strategy. This year, this is the drainage on potholes.
Yes.
Okay, and we are undertaking 22 projects to remove debris, new culverts, removing any hindrance that would cause water to back up. So we got 20. We're starting on 22. We've identified well over 100, and when these first 22 are done, then we'll do another 22, and then we'll do another 22. I call it a real-time, practical way of addressing flooding. Instead of delaying and delaying, let's do what we can right now.
I think that's great. And get it going before the hurricane season comes.
Absolutely.
So I know we just want to make good use of your time, so I want you to talk about 3 things that
Okay.
are coming up. One is the Super Bowl. We got to talk about Super Bowl 51.
Just a small little event.
Just a small thing going on. So that's coming up February 5th.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So what's
And 10
going
days
on?
leading up to.
The Super Bowl, the touchdown. Well, you got the touchdown.
We've got events taking place for 10 days, every day leading up to the
Oh,
Super Bowl.
after the because this is going to air next week. So after the Super Bowl touchdowns, you have other. What are the other events?
Well, beforehand, we of course got Super Bowl Live.
Yeah.
And so there'll be stuff that'll be happening downtown every day. There'll be some things happening in the NRG every day, starting in the last week of January through February the 5th. And in fact, people will start coming into town the week of January the 16th. They'll start coming.
That's
We're expecting
exciting.
about 5,000 reporters and journalists coming from all over the globe.
That's exciting. That's really wonderful. Well, I remember the other Super Bowl when that happened. It was just so vibrant and active in the city. So the farmers market at City Hall, you office out of the City Hall, and I'm sure you
Yes.
go down to the farmers market for
Yes.
lunch every day.
Very nice.
And that opens February 22nd.
And I highly recommend people come down. I think they will they'll be amazed at what's available, and a lot of different kind of eateries that are around City Hall. The food is delicious. The atmosphere is just energetic.
And do you guys always have music? You have something going on or some kind of entertainment? It
Almost
seems like
every Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
every Wednesday, and especially when the weather is nice, there's no better place to be than right out in front of City Hall. I encourage people to come and check it out. Farmers Market.
Yes.
It's all about being healthy, eating right, exercising, and getting to know people in the city.
Well, yes. And speaking of that, one other event that I love that you guys do is Sunday Street. So you go out
Yes.
into different neighborhoods on Sundays, and it's the same thing, what you're just saying, right? The
Same thing.
community building.
Sponsored by Cigna. We close down the streets in certain areas, and literally people are on their bikes, they're cycling, people are walking, a lot of food opportunities, meeting your neighbors, and again, no traffic. We just closed down the thoroughfares, and people are outside walking, bicycling, on their skates, jogging, just having a wonderful time. That has proven to be very, very popular, and we have extended it. We go now outside of 610 Loop. You know, for a while the concentration was downtown to 610, but you know, City of Houston, 640 square miles. So now we're going outside West Houston. We've been out there. We've gone out to on the northeast end, the Fifth Ward area, the Nickel, for example, on the east end, in the Heights area. But that is a wonderful, wonderful event sponsored by Cigna. So please come out and join us in 2017.
And I will have in Gish Picks when the next Sunday Streets is, because that's a wonderful program, bringing Houston out to everybody. So real quick before we close, some of your favorite spots in Houston where you can find your touchstone, places you love to go when you're really stressed
Let me start
out.
by focusing on in Acres Home, for example. We have the Houston Astros Urban Youth Major League Baseball Academy in Houston. It was the second one in the country, sponsored by Major League Baseball and the Astros, and literally 2,500 kids go through through the academy every year. That's an unknown hidden jewel in the city. I would encourage people to check that out. The Houston Zoo is a favorite.
Yeah.
They're doing some amazing, amazing things over there, especially when zoo lights during the holidays. Incredible. And the Houston Zoo, that's our favorite attraction. Museum of Fine Arts, can't beat it. Okay, you just cannot be. Exhibits from all over the globe that are there. One exhibit is from Taiwan that has been there, fantastic, very impactful. So I would encourage people to check that out. Downtown, it has been transformed, especially on the eastern side. When Avenidas de Americas is now pedestrian friendly. People literally are sitting at tables in the Esplanade. And then you have Life Over Water, the monument. And at nighttime, you want to go at night and then kind of look down. It changes colors. The monument changes colors over the water. The artwork is incredible and it's transformative. And then you have Discovery Green, a park downtown. It's the only city where you have the Convention Center Hotel, and then you have booked in by two convention center hotels, and then a park right in between. It's an amazing site. Totally has transformed the city of Houston. Those are just a few. But the East End, I don't want to leave out the East End.
I know it's hard. It's like picking your favorite children,
Yeah,
and I'm not going to make you do that.
There are 10,000 restaurants in the city of Houston, okay? And then I don't want to leave out like your parks and the green space, because after you've eaten all of this delicious food, you know,
you're going to need to exercise.
You got to exercise, and we're extending our bike trails, and we're going to do even more there. Park, green space, we have beautiful destination parks. And then we're working to have beautiful neighborhood parks that connects to our bayous and the projects that we are doing there. Buffalo Bayous are incredible. I want to thank people. Herman Park, Destination Park, Memorial Destination Park, working on a lot of neighborhood parks. So, I mean, there are a lot of things. And now you can even get on light rail. You know, the green line, the green line, the red line, the purple line, and the green line is now open. That takes you over to East End and over the bridge. So that's an incredible site. So those are just a few. I mean, I can go. There are so many things about this city. We're an oil and gas town, the energy capital of the world, but we're that and so much more.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, and I'm going to put links in my e-newsletter about where they can go to get more information about you, about the city.
Thanks.
If you're trying to get a hold of Mayor Turner, you just got to dial 311,
That's
right?
all you got to do. Oh, I don't want to forget the Houston Rockets, because they're playing incredible ball, okay?
Yeah,
check out the Houston Rockets. They playoffs,
Playoffs are coming.
And the Texans, hey, in the Super Bowl.
We've got some good teams. We've got some great art. So thank you so much, Mayor
Thanks.
Turner. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me.